My name's Peter Graham. I've lived in this area of Pearl Beach for about 12 years on and off. Had spent a number of years living overseas in New York and Japan. And when we were coming back to Australia, we knew we wanted a place where we could relax. We did that with a little old cottage on this site, and we realised we wanted to retire to Pearl Beach. Our goals were very specific. We certainly laid out what we wanted in terms of a house that we could share with adult family who live overseas and come occasionally, so there'd be space for them to stay and relax and go to the beach, but not be here constantly. We wanted a place where we'd have lots of room to spread out, but not lots of bedrooms, just nice open space, capture the light and live comfortably through the early years of our retirement at least. We were walking down the street and came across the name of an architect, and I said to my wife, why don't we just give them a call and see what they have to say? That turned out to be FBC Architects, who did a tremendous job. Dave Bueller was the gentleman who introduced us to JSH Constructions. He felt that JSH would be a great fit for what we wanted to put on the site and for where we were coming from as people. I think we spent 3 hours talking in the front yard one day about our backgrounds and histories, and we hit it off and we moved from there. From design to construct, there was a very close link with our desires of what we wanted. We had a fairly strong idea of how we wanted the house to look and feel. We brought Justin in fairly early in the process when we were really just not quite at the design process, but actually when we were first starting to look at what would this cost to build. And Justin came in and had a good look at the plans, gave some advice on what could work and what couldn't work, and what things were going to add to the cost and what things would be easy to do and not so easy to do. The features that we really love in the home is definitely the open airiness, the lightness of the home. Despite being in the bush and surrounded by trees and hills, the place always feels light and bright. And the front of the house has a very nice entrance that really is reminiscent of a Japanese torii gate in a way, without being a Japanese torii gate. The process again that we went through was certainly one where the focus on what we wanted and the focus on quality was constant. Justin was with us through every step. He was very clear about what he was doing with the engineers, why he was making the decisions he was making, why things were costing what they were costing, and how that would add to the value and the solidity and the strength of the home, as well as coming through the aesthetics of the home. Not only was the build and construct process exactly what we would expect, the communication exactly what we would expect, and most importantly, after the finish, it wasn't a walk away. He's still there, and I highly recommend the process that we have been through with them, and could not be more pleased with the quality of the house and the experience we've had in it.